Hello. How to stay right with God. You stay with Him. You be you be for Him, not against Him. You obey Him. Keep His word. You don't let no man deceive you. You go through life making the right decisions no matter how hard it is. If your friends are not on one accord with God, then they are not your friends. God said, be not friends, do not have, if you have friends of the world, then you're an enemy to God. You have to pick God. You have to put God first. You have to obey God. People that don't know God, they're gonna be saying all type of stuff. And they're gonna try to bring you down, as in tell you to do wrong, to disobey God. They're gonna tell you to disobey God. And it can be your own family, it can be your friends, it can be people you've known for years. But how to stay right with God, you keep His word. When people hurt your feelings, you run to the Bible. You cry. You water the seed. You water your own garden. Sometimes you have to go if you got to go by yourself. You just have to stay with God by any means necessary. God wants you to be an overcomer. You are more than a conqueror. You have to pick God. You have to put God first. Although other people are not going to see it because they in sin. Turn from your wicked ways and you can hear clearly from God. You can get what God got for you because He constantly tell us to get to the other side, come to the other side. He constantly tell us to turn from our wicked ways. And you like, what wicked ways? The wrongdoing. Any wrongdoing. All wrongdoing. If you want to stay connected to God, if you want to stay close to God, you gotta put God first. You gotta put God before you, because you need God. You gotta follow God. God is like, you don't know the way. You know, and if you do any kind of sinning, any kind of wrongdoing, then that separates you from God. How can you stay with God if you want to stay in sin? You might say, "Ooh, I want me a man, I want me a woman." Okay, you gotta love God. The way you think about that man and that woman, you gotta think about God like that. You have one heart. Who are you gonna give it to? God or man? God or woman? And it's like, I know what I've been there. I know what you feel. I've been there. I was born in this world too. And I was thinking, oh, I got to get me a man. But every time I got a man, no matter how good I was to him, no matter how much I told the truth, that man still somehow, some way left my life. We still was separated because right and wrong cannot be together, because the truth and the lie cannot hold hands together. I can't pull you up to God if you don't want to go. I can't pull you up. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to hurt my own self. Because if you fake, if you're not real, then me pulling on you is going to hurt me, because you'll never move. You'll never fake real. It will never grow. Fake will never grow. So it's like, if I hold hands with you and you not growing, and you telling me all my problems, and I'm like, okay, I get right. I get right, Jimmy. I get right. And then, you know, you got problems too. Don't think that you don't have problems. Don't think that you're okay. Don't think that you're perfect. You know, and we know that no man comes to us perfect. No man, no woman come to us perfect. If you got somebody that's willing to get right, you got somebody in your life that's willing to stick by your side, you got somebody in your, it's not hard to know. You know, it's not hard to know who for you and who against you. Just like God know who for him and who against him. But God forgive y'all because y'all don't even know what y'all doing. And that's why Jesus said, forgive them for they know not what they do. You don't even know you're kicking against the rock. You're going to hurt your own self. You know, Saul was blind when he was doing that, killing people. You know, and then God turned around and used him, the same one that was killing everybody, to help everybody. And they were scared. They were like, wait a minute, this is the same person that was killing us? Yeah, God, won't he do it? Won't he do it? Because if I rewind down in my life, I was the same way. Come here, man. Come here, woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get it. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. You know, and God came into my life, and now it's like I tore half of the world up. Now I'm fixing it. I tore half of the world up because every time somebody told me to do wrong, I was down for it. I was like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? I ran out of wrong ways to go. I would ask you if you had any wrong ideas. You know? So now God in my life, and now when people come tell me to do wrong, I'm like, no, no, no. I work for God now. I was once blind, but now I see. I was once lost, but now I'm found. So when you don't know God, of course you're going to be doing all type of stuff. You're going to say all kind of things. You're going to think you know everything. You're going to think you don't need nobody. You're going to think you don't need no help. You're going to, you know, and it's like you don't know nothing if you don't know God, because God revealed every secret thing. God is real, and he loves us, and he sent me to you. Think about it. What did Jesus come to do? Everywhere he went, he was teaching and preaching or helping people or healing people. I find myself on the same path. And ain't nothing I can do about it because I want to be, because I'm a follower of Jesus. Thank you. Thank you for hearing the truth. I just want to stay with God. I pick God. God is the one that's powerful, all-knowing. God is my safety. When I didn't know God, I was running after man. I was running after man and woman. But they was telling me to do right, do wrong. Do right, do wrong. And I loved them so much, I was doing whatever they wanted me to do. Whether it was disobeying God. So now it's like my life changed. Now when a man come in my life or a woman come in my life and they tell me to do something that God don't like, because I know the Bible. It's good to know the Bible, because if you don't know the Bible, you'll fall for anything. So if you know the Bible, you'll be like, it's written. It's written. And one time my mama was telling me, take me to the store, buy me some beer. Take me to the store, buy me some beer. And she knew I was trying to get my relationship right with God. My own mother. And I prayed about it. And I said, Lord, my mama want me to take her to get some beer. What do I do? What do I do? God spoke to me and said, tell your mama, if it don't please me, I can't do it. So I said, the next day came, my mama, Fat Mama, that's my nickname. Fat Mama. I said, ma'am. She said, take me to the store, get me some beer. I said, Mama, if it don't please God, I can't do it. And don't you know she understood every word I had said? I was shocked. Baby, when I tell you, you got to let them know I obey God. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you my son. I don't care if you my... I don't care if you telling me to do wrong. I ain't finna do something. I ain't finna do something and you hurting yourself. We supposed to be with the people. Some of them don't know no better. But they like, I want to smoke. I want to drink. And you like, brother, sister, look. You killing yourself. I'm grown. I can do it. You like, oh, God. I'm not finna watch you kill yourself, and I don't want no part of it. Your blood not finna be on my hand. And sometimes they'll call you and be like, oh, I've been going through this, and I blah 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 blah, and you be like, well, you gonna have to leave that man. You gonna have to let that relationship go, cause that's not healthy for you. And they like, and they don't want to hear it. You like, dang, why you calling me, telling me this, and I can't help you with a It's like I can help you. I can say something to help you, but you're not gonna you won't do it. And it's like, I done been there. I had somebody to call me and do this, and I was like, I said, you deserve better than that. You don't have to settle for less. And they like, why you just can't let me just grieve, and why you always gotta, come back with a word or something? I don't know, but I was like, I see you drowning. And I don't want to see you drown when I can help you. And you know what she said? Just let me drown. When you need help, call me back. Cause baby, it's like you calling me, telling me you dying, and I'm supposed to be like, yeah, I hear you, yeah, girl, bye. Don't tell me nothing. If I can't help you, don't come telling me your problem, because I'm a problem solver. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. You gotta be wise out here, man. You need God. I gotta stay with God. I know that people gonna come in my life, and I gotta let no man deceive me, not even my family, because your own family will be your own enemy. And it's like, you need to pray. That's why you got to turn from your wicked ways so your prayers will be heard. Sin handles your prayers, for real. Many times when I was in my wrongdoing, I was like, Lord, I was praying. I ain't get no answer. But when I started saying, Lord, I want to stop doing this, I want to stop doing wrong, I heard from God. So if you want to hear from God, repent first and tell him you don't want to sin no more. And then go on about your business. Go on to work and love people. Some of them don't want to be loved, but you can love them from a distance. Some of them don't want you to say good morning, good evening. They don't want you to talk to them. So what do? In your mind, you be like, good morning, good evening. Look at them and speak in your mind. God heard you. Because when you come into a house, you're supposed to speak. When you come into a house, you're supposed to speak. When you see other people around you, you're supposed to speak. But a lot of people wasn't raised like that. When you in the house with somebody and they going to bed, you're supposed to say, good night. A lot of people don't do that. When somebody wake up in the morning, you're supposed to say, Good morning. A lot of people don't do that. But you do. So it's like, I want to say good morning so bad because I was raised like that. I want to say good night so bad, you know, because I was raised like that. That's like speaking blessings over your day and speaking blessings over your night. Like, good morning. And good morning back to you. Thank you. Wow. You know, that's how I was raised. You know, when you come into a place, this world is like one big family. You know, it just, they lost. They don't know who they are because of sin. And that's why you can't be dating everybody you see. Everybody that say, hey, sugar plum, hey, cinnamon roll, hey, honey bun, hey. And you just, ooh, he like me. We all family. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you gonna have to, you know how you start dating somebody and you say, ooh, I want you to meet my mama. And then they meet your mama and your mama be like, that's your cousin. That's your cousin. You be like, for real? Every time when you young, every time you go to your mama house and you have your little date by your side, your family, they be like, that's your blood, that's your blood. You be like, oh man, thought I had me a woman, or thought I had got me a man, or, you know, it's always our family. This world's small. So a lot of people find out they dating their own brothers and sisters. For real, for real. A lot of people find out they dating their own son that they gave up for adoption. What a coincidence to meet your own son and then have sex with him and be in love. And it's like, they don't care. They just, it's crazy. That's why you got to go to God. Like, Lord, who is the man that you got for me? Because I'm a pretty cool chick. I got a head on my shoulder. I love you, God, and I'll do anything for you. I'm wise. I'm smart spiritually. Who is the man you got for me? I'm not gonna let somebody in the dark come and knock me down. I'm too wise for that. I'm not settling for less. I used to when I didn't know God. I used to, but it wasn't going to work because I stayed real. I was going to always grow. I was going to always come up out of whatever the devil tried to trap me in, because the truth made me free. I was always telling the truth. You could have been a big giant. I was going to keep it real with you. God had to tell me, don't put your hands on them, because I never hit people. You know, I was never a messy person to start stuff, but I used to finish it. And God was like, wait a minute, baby, wait. Every time a man put his hands, the only man I couldn't fight was my ex-husband. And I dreamed about it. I whooped his tail. I woke up. I said, oh, Lord, have mercy on him. Oh, he don't know who he put his hands on me. I was 16. God still remember that. God loved me. I was like, Lord, have mercy on him. He didn't know what he was doing. I'm still alive. You know, that's all that matters. You know, it took me a long time to learn how to forgive that man. That's the reason why my tooth got out. That's the same tooth he chipped when I was 18 years old, wrestling with him. My hand slipped off his head like this, and I hit my own self in the mouth and chipped my tooth. That's the tooth that went bad on me. That's why I lost my big tooth. It was a chip tooth. See? It was a chip one. The one When I got married, how he was wrestling with me and fighting me, and I ain't gonna say no more. But God, I forgive him now. Although I love to smile, everybody always say, you got a beautiful smile. You know? And now they saying, girl, with a tooth in, tooth out, you still beautiful. And I'm like, really? Really? You know? So I'm still the same person though. It just, and besides, you gotta walk by faith and not by sight. It's, you meet people and you like, oh, they look good, but then they don't have no sense. And then you meet somebody that's not so looking good and she got all the sense in the world, and you like, y'all, why do y'all do the ones wrong? Why do y'all do the ones wrong that don't look too hot? And if I had something that I was hiding, I'll put it into some ugly wrap paper. The world would never acknowledge it because the world like pretty stuff. The world will pass right by it and it be right there in their face. I never thought I was all that. Growing up as a little child, my big sister used to always say, ooh, you got big eyes. Ooh, you got a white girl booty. I'm like, white girl booty? I don't know how a white girl booty look. I just knew whatever came out of her mouth was bad. So I used to cover up my rump with a long jacket like this. I used to put it around my waist. And at school, every single day, I had a jacket around my waist. I dealt with that as a child growing up, thinking something was wrong with me. Hi. And usually you only have a jacket around your waist when your cycle come on and it mess up your clothes. The women know what I'm talking about. When you a little girl, when you at school and your monthly come on and mess up your clothes, that's when you put the jacket on. But every single day I kept the jacket on because I felt like something was wrong with my rump. White girl booty. I'm like, oh my God, what that mean? I'm not, so it messed with me as a child growing up. They was calling me big eyes, fish eyes, not needed because my knee, and I don't even have knives. Let me see. Because I was standing like this. See my knee? Because I was standing like this. I don't know if you can see it. Because I stand like this. They said not me. How is that not needed? But I didn't know. I didn't know because I was a little girl. I thought something was wrong with my knee. They had me, didn't even want to stand up right. I would stand up like, I would be like this. Instead of standing like this, I would like this. Like trying to not do this. So we all go through something. We all go through people being mean with us, picking at us, talking about us, and it be your own family. You be like, family's supposed to love each other. Why are you trying to put me down? Why are you putting me down? I'm not jealous of you. I don't talk about you. And then I used to tell her, I said, your big lips. But I wasn't lying. She was lying on me. You know what I'm saying? Talking about white girl booty, big eyes, and not needed. You were lying, had me messed up with a lie. And I would look at you and say, well, because I wasn't messy. I say, your big lips. And it was true. And that's how I was growing up, you know. And so I got married at 16 to get out the house because everybody wanted to whoop me and beat me and hit me upside my head. I had migraine headaches. Every time you look around, I had a piece of my hair cut up in the center of my head, like a piece of my hair was just cut with scissors. It was like that much hair in my root. I'm like, what is this? You know, so I had a family member that loved calling psychic people. Ran up Mama Bill. That psychic lady probably told her, go get your sister hair. Shoot, boy, I tell you the truth. Stay right, stay truthful, because God is on the righteous side. If I would have changed to be mean and hateful growing up, if I would have changed, I'd be doomed right now. Only reason why God kept me is because I choose to stay the same. I choose to stay lovable. I choose the truth. I could have followed anybody in that house. They all were messed up. But I followed my grandma. She was the sweetest one out of the whole house. I was raised up in trailers. Everybody was just so mean they was sweating on their nose. My grandma was the only one that showed me love in that house. I couldn't even follow my sister. I couldn't follow my brother. I couldn't follow nobody because they were all mean. I ain't like that as a child. And so when I saw my grandma, I'm like, Mama. I'm like, why they always whooping me? Why they always hurting me? Why they always beating me? Mama said, do it right the first time. You won't have to do it again. I'll never forget that. We were scrubbing walls. We cleaned walls. I remember running through the house as a little girl. My Uncle Jim, he was working I wasn't going to say his name, but I said it. He was asleep. He was on the couch. I was a child. He was working offshore at the time. He was laying on the couch. I was running through as a child. This man jumped up off that couch and caught me by my neck and had me in the air. I don't even remember getting up off the floor. I feel like I died. God saved me. Because God knew my heart. Because God had a calling on my life. And when you got a calling on your life, can't nobody kill you. Just stay nice, stay sweet, stay loving. They gonna all change because they fake and they in sin. Because you were good. God made you good. Sin makes you fake. Because the devil, he come in and out of you and you don't even know it. You don't even be knowing it. That's why I stay real. Even if the devil did jump up inside of me, he wouldn't be using my mouth. I'll make the devil bless you. Good day. I love you. God bless you. Because if he in there, he gonna be like, oh, I can't live in this body. She won't let me use her mouth in the wrong way. So not. Even my mind, when I start thinking crazy, I be like, oh, I rebuke that thought. So if he in here, I got so much love on the inside of me, the devil won't be able to breathe. He'll literally die on the inside of me. I remember one day I was driving and I felt something enter me and quickly jumped out of me. I felt it. It was like he got in and he was like going crazy, like he couldn't live in me. And he jumped out of me. I knew exactly what that was. It was flowing with my heart. It was flowing with my everything. It wasn't agreeing with my body. And it had to leave. I felt that. And then I went back normal. Just like that. God ain't gonna let you do nothing to me. God ain't gonna let the devil jump inside of me no more. The devil can't live in me. I'm not in sin. I'm on God's side. God gonna fight for me for the rest of my eternal life. And I'm here to let y'all know God sent me. Believe it or not, I'm trying to help you get back to God. I'm trying to help you stay close to God because I love you like that. And if you want somebody in your life, you want a man, you want a woman, go to God. Please God. Do what God say do. He going to give you the one that God put in your life. No man can separate. Let no man separate. This man, you're going to trust them. They going to trust you. They ain't going to be worried about nothing. Y'all going to be pleasing God. Y'all going to have favor. You think you're going to be still slaving over that stove and slaving over that working for other people? No. God going to be like, come work for me. We got some work to be done. It's a lot of people lost. Favor everywhere you go. You don't even need to take no money with you. What you want, baby? What you want? God will provide. Welcome, welcome. God bless you. Thank you for being here. I'm on here every day. You know, subscribe, follow me for more contents like this. I'm a YouTuber. I'm spiritual. I talk about God Almighty. I talk about growth. I talk about love. I talk about making it, being successful, getting to God. I talk about overcoming the world, overcoming your flesh. I talk about turning from your wicked ways. I talk about everything that's concerning mankind to get back right with God. Because God came into my life and told me and revealed every secret thing. And when I know how to talk to people who in sin. I know how to talk to people who are carnal mind, because I was once lost. And I thank God for that, because if I'd have never been in that mess, I'd have never know how to reach you. So I had to tell you, I've been there. I did that. I see me in you. And now I've been born again. I used to smoke. I used to do that. I used to fight. I used to. But I don't do it no more. Good morning. Good morning. Glory to God. And you know, and people wonder why I come on here every day and got something good to say every single time. Tim, am I right? Yay! Mr. Tim. So yeah, I thank God for you. You know, I thank God that you found this channel. I thank God for everybody that be watching this channel. All I want to do is, this is my only way to help you to reach your destiny. Help you to draw near to God. I had a wonderful night last night. I slept so good. For somebody to be outside, I really slept good last night. Oh, really? Yeah, but until now we eating spiritual food. But I'm always on this live screen every single day. God give me words to say, season with salt, just for y'all taste. Oh, you in Houston? Oh, okay. Now look at God. All right, Tim. You meet a lot of people, you know, and you just have to show yourself. And YouTube is like a worldwide app. Oh, I really like ice cream. Yeah, I like vanilla. I like chocolate. I like strawberry. God bless your business. Yeah. I know one day God gonna yeah. I know one day God is gonna I'm gonna meet a lot of people. Um I'm gonna meet a lot of people, cause I'm gonna help a lot of people, and you gotta be for this job. You can't be in your flesh working for God. Really? I'll be grateful for it. It'll help me. The only thing I'm gonna be doing is I got Netflix on my phone, and it's like $24 a month. Let me see, and then also, it'll be my phone. I need a card, like the card that I be using for this phone is a monthly card. It's 20 it's $45, unlimited data. So next month I'm gonna need a phone card, so I have unlimited data, and then next month I have to pay my Netflix channel. But I know y'all like that ain't important. That ain't important. Half of the time, like I do these live streams, and then God don't bother me all day long talking to people. I mind my business. I do the normal human thing. I start watching Netflix and chill. So, you know, and and when I'm not watching Netflix, I just jump on YouTube, start talking about God again. It's like I watch the little TV, then stop watching TV and start back talking about God. Other than that, cause I don't have nobody around me, so I need to talk to y'all. I need to talk to somebody, And when I start talking, it's like teaching. That's why it's good that nobody should just um, hey, what color is the sky? What color is the ground? Hey, because I'm more of a teacher, and that's why I love y'all. Thank God for y'all. I'm here to teach. I talk about God. I think this is so important, and it don't. And most of the time, I'm not supposed to get off the subject. I'm supposed to get the message through that God want me to say, because I'm here to lead you to God, and I don't want to I don't want nobody to get distracted, or nobody to try to distract me. They can try, but I'm still gonna get the message out, and so some people make $500 a day. Oh, yeah, a SIM card. I don't know. I need a SIM card? Thank you for coming in. I'm finna get ready to get off this thing too. I gotta see if I got a SIM card. I would love to make that. If the Lord's will. If they give it to me, they give me money. No, I don't. No, I think a prepaid phone card. Oh yeah, that's what I be using for this phone, because I don't have a bill phone, because when I got down here to Dallas, Texas, the guy who brought me down here used my credit to get an expensive phone, and we're not together, and my phone bill went to $500, and they cut my phone off, and so it led me to get a minute phone, a card every month, a monthly, like $45 unlimited data card, so that I can have a phone. The only reason why I got him that phone is because we were supposed to be together. You think that if I knew that this dude was using me and didn't want to be with me, you think I would have got him a phone so he could talk to his other women? So that hurt it too. So I had to get over that point and say, oh well, Ain't nothing good gonna come out of somebody using somebody. You have to a up to 4,000 watch hours. I know that thing's slow. That thing is slow. I think I'm on a 1,000. That thing is slow. I don't know. I don't know how to make it go to 4,000. He said it takes like 4 months. Period. See, to make money, but can't do it. You do you. You do you only. I do God only. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Timothy. Thank you for coming on the channel. I'm so grateful I met you. And I will see you one day. I will. God got a way of making it happen. Lord, let your will be done. And I am glad that I put myself out here like this so that, to show people what a real believer is. Do short videos, and if people watch them, then it add up to your watch hours. Yes, I do got some short videos on them. Make sure you check them out. Then help me out. Help me out. Get to 4,000. I don't know, and but yeah, God make ways out of no ways. So I'm working for God, and one of these days it's gonna pay off. Yes. Thank you. I do. I just ate. I had 2 sandwiches and some coffee. Chicken sandwiches. I be eating. Only time I be needing money whenever I need a phone card. I got Netflix. I got Netflix like 2 days ago. I ordered it on my phone. God take good care of me out here. When I tell you, all you got to do is, good morning. All you got to do is just say, just pray for me. Oh, yes, sir. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. You sleep here?
Well, I sleep outside, but not in this spot.
No, not this spot.
I use the charger sometimes for my phone.
Nice.
Yeah, and I have to charge my bike up sometimes. That's why I was sitting here. I just finished charging it. But I do sleep outside, though. I have no place to lay my head.
Yeah, you got it in McDonald's close to here.
Thank you. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
God bless you for helping me.
Yes, sir.
Trouble don't last always.
Little.
Yeah, little is a lot. Okay. Less is more. Thank you, sir. Okay. Thank you. You have a blessed day. Nice. Thank you. You never know where your blessing coming from. Sometimes people stop and say something just to hear what you got to say. Sometimes they'll speak and you speak and then they end up blessing you, and you like, wow, I'm glad I'm nice. Some people don't want to be talking to nobody. They be like, oh, just, and I'm like, why? That's why you got to deal with your demons. If you can deal with your demons, anybody else's demons too, you're going to look right through their demons and look at the person, and you're going to be like, I've been there. Your demons don't get on my nerves, but I see a person in hostage, captured against their will, free will, and the devil talking about let the people pick who they want to be with. But the devil, he want to try to trick them. He the one doing all the tricking and not giving you your free will to choose what you want, because he know you gonna choose God. Oh, I don't have a hotel room today. See, I found out you get free food, free YouTube movies on ATV. Oh, I be watching YouTube every now and then as she put it in the safe. But you're classy because you're not begging like some homeless people think they deserve it. Yeah, yeah. I don't beg. I know that my help come from God, and I know that God will provide my daily bread. God sent people over here to bless me. I don't ask them for anything. I don't have to ask them. God gave me favor, and one of these days, somebody with the eyes of God gonna see me, and they gonna be like, I'm so glad I got you. I'm so glad I found you. I'm so glad you put yourself out here like this. Don't worry about me. Ain't no harm gonna come near me. Don't be like, oh, don't be worried about me, because guess what? God protects me from danger seen and unseen. God protect me from a black spider I had posted on my videos, short videos. A black spider with white eyes, with white on top of it. It was in my cover. God protected me from that. I said, Lord, just like you close up the lion mouth, you will close up the spider mouth. No, God never forget about you. I used to go to church. God called me out of the church. The thing is that the word start growing. Once the word grow, once the word that you receive from the pastor, or the word that you receive out of the Bible yourself, that word will grow. And when you grow, things around you change. You just gotta know. I teach people how to hold on to the word, how to water. They gotta water that word. And that's why people come in your life and pinch you, and you be like, ah! And you like, and it's like everything happened for a reason. Like, who else gonna water your garden? You know. So I love y'all. I know. Nothing wrong with going to church, receive the word, love everybody, pray for people.
Yeah, you carry child, right?
Sir?
Oh, this is for the store. The extension card.
Uh-huh. I already charged it.
You charge it too?
It's charged. It's fully charged. Yeah. I was just sitting here on live doing the YouTube. Yeah, that's an e-bike. Okay, y'all. Have a great day. Thank y'all for watching. Please come back and see me again. I will be back today. And God bless you all for listening. I love y'all with the love of God. Have a great day. And keep God on your mind. And God will surely get you through whatever you're going through. Bye for now.